right, it's time for your main event. You see it right there. Jordan Matele Smith, 6'0", 185 pounds, training at One Hit Mixed Martial Arts, 11-0-1, going up against the murderer, Brandon Melendez, 5'10", 185 pounds, training out of Mushin Self-Defense, record 36-11-0. Once again, more fights than our card put together. These guys are gonna bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. Let us say, to a sold-out Rail Event Center in downtown Salt Lake City, and to all of you watching live streaming around the world on WCFC.com, it's time. Say it with me, Utah. Can you feel it? This battle of the middleweights, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and if there was any doubt that these two men were ready to go to battle, one is already entered the cage. Both of them coming off big wins in their careers. Both of them have taken their name and their wins in Utah to the national level and returned to Utah tonight to do battle. Introducing first, standing on my left and fighting out of the red side of the cage, a mixed martial artist and a brawler with an impressive record of 36 wins with 11 losses. At 5 feet 10 inches tall and 185 pounds, training at Mushin Self-Defense, fighting out of Bountiful, Utah. Let them hear you, Utah. Here is Brandon, the Murderer, Melendez.
All right, Brandon the Murderer Melendez, let me tell you something. Out of anybody, he's been in this position before. He knows what it's like when the pressure's on the line. This guy can knock you out, submit you, TKO you. Don't put this fight in the hands of Brandon Melendez, or your night will be over early.
Yeah, his last fight, he won second round, TKO, heavy hands.
His opponent tonight, fighting from the black side of the cage, a great mixed martial artist who had WCFC 1 ended the night with a big right hand. He brings that win with him tonight with an unblemished record of 11 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. At 6 feet even, he weighed in at 182.5 pounds, training appropriately at One Hit MMA, and fighting out of Clearfield, Utah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jordan Matele Smith!
Oh man, you might fight. I got the chills, Stevie, I got the chills. Here it is, your main event of the evening. It's a main event for a reason. Jordan Matele Smith going up against Brandon the Murderer Melendez, 2 of Utah's best, no doubt about it. We're gonna see a knockout here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling it.
And the man in charge of the cage, once again, is Dave Sellistick.
Oh man, Steve.
These are fights that usually only happen on the internet. We all talk about the what ifs. What if Brandon Melendez and Jordan Smith fought each other, and now it's happening in real life? Pinch me. No, I don't want to wake up.
Touch him up. Let's have a good fight.
Well, this is it, Steve. This is what all the hype's about. This is what a sold-out Rail Event Center came to see, and that is Jordan Matele Smith versus Brandon the Murderer Melendez, and he almost knocked over Tino, our cameraman.
Judge. Back it up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is your main event. Jordan Matele Smith, Brandon the Murderer Melendez. Dave's gonna get these guys rocking and rolling. Brandon's ready. Jordan's ready. Let's make it happen.
No feeling out process between these two.
Let's just get after and bang it. Your judges tonight, Tabasco Dan first, Jeffrey Dutcher, and of course Rochelle Montanez.
We talked about it when we saw Kofi and Mike Aram fight. Neither of these guys are throwing anything to set up. They want to throw big power punches and kicks.
Like I said, expect a knockout.
Oh!
It happens, but
Caught him again.
caught him again. Got Brandon back against the cage, but that's not where you want to put Brandon Melendez. You put him against the cage and he feels like a cage beast. He comes after you. Oh, and he lands a couple big shots on Matele.
And Brandon returns the favor.
2 big leg kicks right there. Check a kick. Now Jordan pressing the action. Brandon Melendez with a huge looping left.
Both of these fighters are left-handed southpaw, something you don't see too often in MMA.
Jordan leading out there, throwing a couple quick jabs. Right there, and a big go, and these guys are training. It's banging back and forth.
Oh, a lot more respect. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Jordan does not want to go to the ground. Brandon Melendez now pushing Jordan against the cage. Oh, and a big takedown, but oh, Brandon left his head behind.
He might have that key. Oh no, and Brandon defends it well.
Nope.
Brandon had some great ground and pound.
And a nice punch by Brandon Melendez right through the legs of Jordan Smith. And Jordan Smith looking for that up kick.
Brandon landed 3 big strikes to Jordan down there.
Brandon finding his mark every single time and landing big shots on Jordan. Brandon now pushing Jordan against the cage, looking for that takedown. A nice elbow and under punch by Jordan. Brandon Melendez looking for that single leg takedown to get Jordan back on the ground. But I don't know why this stand-up was so fun when they were banging, baby.
No question about it, but I do think that Brandon is best served to try to get Jordan on his back. He did land some good strikes from there, but we've seen Jordan submit people like Bristol Marunde from his back.
Right here, you see this round is brought to you by Against the Fence. Visit againstthefence.com. Brandon Melendez doing what he wanted to do, and that's getting the takedown, but now he's inside the guard of Jordan Smith, and Jordan Smith has pretty good submissions.
This is where Brandon wants to create space to land down some big strikes. I saw Brandon Melendez fight in Tacoma, Washington, and he broke the wood under the canvas when he missed an opponent. He has heavy, heavy hands from striking.
Well, Brandon's been in the game a long, long time. He's beat up a lot of people. You know what I mean? He's not afraid to do the things that he needs to in a fight like this. He'll take risks. He'll stand up. He'll throw punches. Even if he gets up kicked, he's taking risks, and that's what makes a fight like this so fun.
Make it clean.
Now, neither of these fighters look to win by decision. Both of them try to finish the fight. That one landed. Oh, and Brandon's good bad fortune takes the combo.
A couple punches and he gets him. Now Jordan Smith looking for the guillotine choke.
That is on tight. You see the grimace from Brandon. The mouthpiece coming out of the mouth. And he down it. Jordan Smith, where's my submission? Oh my gosh, remaining undefeated.
Undefeated, baby. Undefeated, baby. Undefeated. Undefeated.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Great show of sportsmanship between the fighters.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Jordan answers the question. Is he the best in the state right now at 185? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Well, I've got a little secret to tell you about Jordan Smith. He got a phone call from his manager, Ed Suarez, 2 days ago. Ed Suarez says, you know what? You know who else I manage? Anderson Silva. And this summer, I want you to come out, spend a month training with him. Anderson Silva, the middleweight UFC champion. What a fight!
Watch the replay. Working this choke here. He's got it on, but then Brandon pops his head out right here.
And as a last-ditch effort, he tries to roll to his back.
That was the submission right there. I thought that was the other. So yeah, you see, over the top, working the guillotine, sunk it on, gets the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be able to breathe when you fight. And that guillotine choke cuts off the oxygen. Great fight by Jordan Mata L.A. Smith. Another submission victory to add to his record.